Hello, I'm Sergeant Michael O'Rourke, Deputy Director of the Comox Air Force Museum. The museum has been in operation for over 30 years, and we are in one of the oldest buildings of the base. The base was originally built by the RAF and was turned over to the RCAF during the war. This building has had a number of occupants. Most often it was a theater for the public, and then it became the museum. Over the years, there have been many stories of sounds and hauntings and paranormal activities within the buildings, and we'd like to share those stories with you. So this is an actual story about these medals as told by one of our current volunteers at this time. He would come by this display case, which is a sealed unit, and he would look at the medals and the ribbons would be completely flipped over. He would take the case apart, fix the ribbons, put the case back together, and then after that he'd walk by a few days later and the ribbons would be flipped again. So he'd go through this process of fixing the ribbons. To one point he even pinned the ribbons in place, and then the medals were moving. So eventually a family member came into the museum and said, hey, you've got our medals, but you don't have a picture of the person who received them, Pilot Officer Bitcon. So they presented us with this picture and we put it in the case. After we put the picture in the case, the medals no longer moved. Pilot Officer Bitcon, the owner of the medals, actually died in war. He was shot down when he was on an anti-shipping mission.